Hey guys, today I wanted to talk about hydration systems, or more specifically water bladders. As you can see here, I have two Osprey bladders, the older original Osprey bladder and also the newer Osprey hydraulics bladder. Both are in 3 liters. I also have the cleaning kit. I have also used Camelbacks beforehand, but unfortunately they have broken, so I don't have any with me because I threw them out. Why do I use the Ospreys now instead of using the Camelbacks? Well, first and foremost, I have found them a little bit more reliable, a little bit easier to use, and a little bit simpler, really. So from here, going with the original one, the thing I liked about this one, now it's again 3 liters, same as this one here, it had this hard backing, which actually this came with my Mantra 25 liter pack off the top of my head, and this actually sat really nicely inside the bag and felt really comfortable against your back. So this is, even though this is quite old and I've got a newer bladder, I still use this bladder in that backpack, especially in that backpack, because it's just so comfortable and it molds so well. Other things I liked about this is the handle here and the really large opening, so you can see here, nice and easy. So great bit of kit. Things I didn't like about this bladder so much is cleaning the hose did get a little bit difficult, because you had to fiddle around with taking this handle off before you could take the hose off, which is a bit of a pain in the ass. However, that's been solved with the newer bladder. As you can see here, it's much easier to be able to disconnect the hose. Overall though, if this is the only thing you have in your store, still a great bit of kit. I've used it quite numerous amount of times. As you can see, it's got a bit of wear and tear around it, but definitely a great bladder. Nice, simple, easy to fill, good carrying handle, and it sits really well, especially in the smaller backpacks. So onto the newer hydraulics bladder. A bunch of cool things with this one. Again, the handle's been a little bit slimline, but it's still really nice and comfortable to carry. The opening's still quite large. It's really nice and easy to close. Don't have to screw it, 10-15 times in any one direction to close it. It's pretty much half a turn. The markings are really easy to see on the side here, so you can at a glance see how much water you have left. The hose, really easy to take off and give it a good clean. Same kind of system with the mouthpiece. So overall, again, it's really simple and it just works. Does have a hard backing. You can see the shape's a little bit different. It's not quite that curve as you saw in the previous bladder. Let me just silence my phone. I think I'm pretty popular this afternoon. Doesn't have the same curved backing as the original bladder did, so I don't find this as comfortable in the smaller backpacks, but in the bigger camping backpacks, you don't really feel it. It doesn't matter too much at all. So great little great bladder. It actually fills a little bit over 3 liters. If you go on the website, I'll put on the specs here, but it contains all the kind of fancy antibacterial lining on the inside, yada yada yada. Regardless, doesn't matter what it has on the inside, you still have to clean them. I did buy this clean kit, so when I brought the Osprey hydraulics, they offered to throw this in for a couple extra bucks. I thought, why not? So let's open it up and have a look at what's inside, and I'll give you some extra info. So things I like about this kit, well, let's go. I'll take everything out. Firstly, everything is kept in this nice little bag, which makes life a little bit easier. As you can see, there's a fair few things in here. Alright. So you have here cleaning tablets. These are the Osprey ones. There are Camelback ones. There's heaps of information on the internet. Vinegar, baking soda, bleach, freezing, blah blah blah. I won't go into it in detail at the moment. However, most cleaning kits come with some tablets, so might as well use those, see how they go, and they're not too expensive anyway. Another thing you have in the kit is from here a scrubber, so this is really good to get inside of the bladder itself and give it a good scrub, make sure it's all nice and clean. You have here, and this is really one of the the good things inside this kit is this bit of wire with the cleaning brush at the end to help clean the hose. So this is one of the big ticket items, the big draw items inside this kit, which is why I decided to get the kit. You can get a bit of wire and some tissue and muck around with it that way, but I just like having a nice sturdy cleaning tool for that. The other thing which comes in this kit, which I'm not the biggest fan of, is this. Now this helps you dry the bladder, but two things. Number one, it's not too bad to get inside, but it does require a little bit of effort to get in there properly. That's actually the easiest time that it's ever gone in before. So there's that, and it kind of, I don't know how this works. Yeah, I guess it kind of, you'll hook it up somehow off a clothesline. Pain in the ass to also get out. Now, what I mean by pain in the ass is comparing it to what I normally use. So that wasn't too difficult, but barbecue tongs. Easy, breezy, take up less room, open up the bladder really well, and this is something, even though I have this, I've always just used barbecue tongs. So that alone makes cleaning, drying out the bladder really easy. But that's pretty much that. So that was a quick overlook of the old Osprey bladder here, the slightly newer one, and also the cleaning kit. As usual guys, if you have any questions, feel free to ask. I'll try and do a more detailed video on the bladder itself with some specifics. Thanks for watching, and see you guys soon.